Good morning. Happy Saturday. So you got passion, you got rage, you got anger, you got all these things, all these feelings that are coming up. Misunderstood, you're afraid, all that stuff, valid feelings. So take action, Some people are protesting. Everybody is free to, that's the beauty of this society that we live in, is that we're free to do it right now. And we're free to continue to do it and have our voices be heard. As much as we think they're being diminished, they are being covered now. We're no different than any other society currently, that has most societies are more oppressed than ours, and people are still rising up. So an interesting thing for me in my head is that, look, the U.S. suffered from a huge ego for the longest time. We're better than everybody else. We're smarter than everybody else. We're all these things. And this past election goes to show that the intellectuals and the social elites and all that don't have an idea of what's going on for everybody in this country. And we're not just like, we're just like everybody else. We're not better than other people. So there was a leveling out of a reality check in some way. People feel misunderstood, and Trump's elected. So what do you do with all that? Take action, protest. Another thing that's come out of anger, rage, and being misunderstood is some great art, great music, great poetry, great writing. And I hope that it doesn't explode into a ball of fury and flames and violence. But what you can do with all that rage is something positive. You can create. You don't have to create violence. You have to create all that stuff. You can create art. You can create music. You can create protest, peaceful stuff. That's what I encourage you to do. That's what I'm going to do. And I don't want Trump to succeed in his agenda of misogyny and racist beliefs and xenophobic and all this neo-fascist bullshit. I don't want him to succeed in that, but I don't want him to fail as. I don't want the whole thing to come. I don't want a revolution. But if that's what has to happen, it's going to happen. I can't govern that. He's going to do what he's going to do. I'd like to see the face of freedom become the face of freedom. The face of freedom for the people, and not freedom for the money class, for an oligarchy, which is what we have in the United States. The rich run it, and the rich get richer, and the poor are slowly, it's becoming a class country, a class nation. So unless we, as a nation, decide that that's the way we're going to go, something's got to change. So create art. Be heard that way. Protest. I think it's kind of cool to see that. You want to go out and protest? By all means. By all means. We all have a voice that, and a unique voice. So find your voice, find your purpose, and speak out against that. The 46%, something like that, or 49.6% of the people that didn't vote in this election, that's the most troubling thing that I can think of. People that just felt, it doesn't make a difference. Those are the people that we need to kind of understand as well. Why don't they care? Who are they? So maybe they'll care after this. We'll see. Have a great Saturday.